So what would you do if you order a jacket and it's a few sizes too big, like you accidentally order a jacket a few sizes too big? Because that's exactly what I did with this jacket. I really love it and I thought it was really cute, but look at how baggy it is at the back. Like, it obviously looks like I just took somebody else's jacket or something. So instead of going through the stress of sending it back and then reordering, I'm just going to fix it myself. So let's go. So I have my jacket laid out here on the floor, and you can see how wide it is. This is definitely not my size, so I have to be mindful of these two pockets in the front while reducing it, just making sure that I don't cut into it or anything. So first thing I want to do is use my seam ripper to take off the sleeves, and like as gently as I possibly can, because I'm not trying to ruin the fabric, and I'm going to do that on both sleeves. And then I would come in on the sides a little bit, like I'm thinking 2 inches should be fine. So I have my jacket inside out and I've taken out the sleeves, right? And this is what it looks like. So I'm going to come in by about 2 or 3 inches just on the sides and then on the armholes as well, also making sure that I'm mindful of these pockets. So yeah, so as you can see, I used my chalk and I came in by 3 inches using my measuring tape. I just marked 3 inches from the sides, and I did that on the armhole as well. So I'm just going to cut that out, and yeah, this is what it looks like on the other side. So it's looking promising so far. So let's just see how that goes. Okay, so now we've cut the sides and this actually looks more like my size. So I'm going to close the side seam and then reattach my sleeves, and here is what my jacket looks like right now. Like, can you see the difference? Like, this looks so much better, and this is such a quick and easy hack. This is like very beginner friendly if you ever order a jacket or maybe a t-shirt or something in a size too big or a few sizes too big. So our next project is this beanie that I ordered from SHEIN. This is what was on the website and this is what came in. I don't know, the puffy things were just not as fluffy as I would have liked. So I decided to just turn both of them into one big fluff instead of like having these two very not fluffy things on the top of my beanie. So first thing is, with my seam ripper, I'm just going to carefully take them off, making sure that I don't ruin the beanie itself. So just gently do that as carefully as possible, making sure not to ruin the fabric. So this is what we have, the two little fluffy things. I don't know what these are called. You could leave the beanie this way, which I guess I could, but then I just wanted the one fluffy thing on the top of the hat. So I'm going to take two of them, and with my needle and thread, my hand needle and thread, I'm just going to sew them together to turn them both into one full fluffy thing. I really need to find out what they are called, like the actual name, but anyway, yeah. So just making sure to get into the actual like center of this thing with my needle and pulling through this way, and then I'm grabbing the other end of my thread so I can tie it securely together, and then do this a second time just to make sure it's really secure. And this is what my fluffy fluff looks like. So now I'm just going to use my needle and thread once again, and I'm going to attach it to the top of the hat like this. And as you can see, it's way cuter. I'm so sorry, I had no idea my big head was in the way of the camera, but yeah, this is what it looked like at the end, and I'm quite happy with the results. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section. I'm so sorry, I had no idea my head was blocking the camera. Anyway, next up, I have this jacket that I thrifted, and this is the actual fluffy trim that was around the hood, but it looks dead, and so I got this one at the fabric store. I think this was for about like $30 or something. I'm sorry, I can't remember. I'll write it in the description box. But anyway, I'm going to take off this fluffy thing from here with my seam ripper, so I have the band that has like these attachable clips So you can see how dead this other one is. Anyway, the plan is to use this new one to reattach it to this strip of fabric, and then yeah, as you can see, we have these clip things, these press buttons here, so they're sort of taking up some space, but I'm just going to try to walk around that. First thing I'm going to do is to fold my trim and sew here a straight line, and then turn it right side out, so we have a closed edge, we don't have like a raw edge, and then figure out a way to like sew it to this this strip of fabric here. So I'm just going to cut the exact amount that I need, and then I'm just going to get straight to that. So I'm going to be using my needle and thread to actually attach it to my to the strip of fabric here that you can see me holding, because it's going to be quite tough to do it on a sewing machine. So I'm thinking, yeah, my needle and thread would be the best bet. So I'm just going to tuck it into the strip of fabric this way, and then use my needle and thread. Don't worry, the rough stitches won't show because of how fluffy the fur actually is. So let's get to that. So I have my strip laid out here, and I'm just going to use that measurement to cut, just adding an extra inch for sewing allowance, and then making sure I get all of that fur out of the way before cutting. And then of course, after this part, I'm just going to close the two ends and then use my needle and thread to attach it to the strip. I wasn't able to film that part, but let me know if you have any questions in the comment section. Anyway, this is what my jacket looks like, and I absolutely love it. Thank you.